front to back. I'm just concerned that your rhetoric there is inciting some of the division that you claim that the president is reporting. You say that Donald Trump undermines the justice system, but it highly concerns me that you made a blanket statement that the over 400 federal judges of color, thousands of law enforcement officers of color, and even the new black police commissioner of Boston of color are racist. Do you feel it is beneficial as a federal representative to blanketly claim the entire justice system, and I mean like blanketly, and the hardworking Americans that serve in that capacity are racist?
So thanks, Wesley. I appreciate your asking the question. Did you listen to the interview? Did you actually see the interview?
I did, yes.
Well, if you did, then you know that this wasn't about individuals. I didn't call any individual anything. What I was talking about is a system that has a lot of good people in it. A lot of people, law enforcement officers, judges, public defenders, who, by golly, have dedicated their lives to getting out there to try to build a justice system that works, and who themselves have come forward and said, this system needs reform. It needs significant reform. And let me give just 3 examples that are relevant to this question, and I think I talked about some of them in the interview. The best evidence is that blacks and whites, they smoke pot at probably about the same rates. And yet, African Americans are about 3.5 times more likely to be arrested for pot possession than white people. Study after study has shown that for exactly the same crimes, African Americans are more likely to be arrested than whites, and African Americans are more likely to be prosecuted than whites. And then there's the part engraved above the United States Supreme Court, equal justice under law. And I think pretty much everybody in America now understands that for white-collar criminals who can hire their armies of lawyers and PR people, it is one justice system that is very cozy with them, and it is a very different justice system for people who can't afford that kind of legal representation. And Donald Trump is making it worse. And I'll give you examples of that. He has appointed 2 people now to the federal bench who refuse to say that Brown versus Board of Education is good law. Think about that. He has appointed 1 man to the federal bench, lifetime appointments, who is the go-to guy for keeping Americans, American citizens, African American citizens from voting. That's been his job now for years, and what does he get as a reward? A lifetime appointment by Donald Trump to the federal bench. That is why there are multiple bills right now pending in the House and in the Senate to try to tackle parts of criminal justice reform.